Hi everyone, it's Stefe and welcome back to my channel. As you can see today, you guys are fully zoomed out, and that is because we have our Boxycharm box. The day I'm recording this is July 22nd. I did get an email from Boxycharm saying that this box was going to be late, so that is why it's almost the end of the month before I'm getting it. They said due to COVID, they are having some sort of delay with their shipping. So that's what's going on there. And also, before we open this box, what I wanted to talk about was the things that I've been seeing people get having different variation numbers, but it's all the same items. So what I've been seeing is a lash primer, a cuticle oil, a bronzer palette, a shampoo and conditioner, and then the choice item. So we're gonna open this up right now and we're gonna see what we get. We'll see if it's all that same stuff or if they surprise me, because they like to do that and give me something else. So ready? Here we go. Did we get a card? We did get a card. So let's take out the card first. The theme of the month is sunshine. I'm just gonna look here. Looks like we did get some different things, some of the same things, but we will pop the card right there and we will dig back into the box. Okay, so this first one is by Grace and Stella, and it is an eye mask, and there are 12 pairs in here. So that's what that looks like. I will unbox everything shortly. Digging back into the box. Okay, so we have the Clean Skin Club Vitamin C Brightening Booster. This was the choice item. I had them choose for me because I didn't know what I wanted, and I was in a rush because it was my lunch hour. Okay, so next we have, oh, what is this? Beaute by Popsugar Liquid Metallic Eye Color. That is really cool. Let's see what else. Okay, and then we have the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, Micro Crayon. And then lastly, I believe I know what this is. Yes, so this is the Ace Beaute Bronze in Paradise, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it does have like kind of like a holographic tint to it. Okay, so I am going to unbox everything so we can play and do swatches, and then we will talk about everything a little bit more. Okay, I'm back. So let's just go through everything starting from the top. The first thing is the Clear Skin Club Vitamin C Brightening Booster. This is what it looks like right here. I'm not going to open this bottle because I already have a serum that's open, but this will go in my skincare cabinet. So let's read up on this. A powerful mix of pineapple, watermelon, and green tea extracts come together to create the ultimate all-in-one serum. This vitamin C brightening booster brightens up the complexion for glowing skin, protects against UV damage, and helps reduce eventual signs of aging. So, in my opinion, a very good serum. Very good everyday serum. And this is where the value on this is $49.95. Just so you know, this is a glass bottle, so if you do get this, please be careful with it when you open it. The next we have the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. So on one end of this, you do have a very fine tipped, let me see if I can get even closer, a very, let me roll it up a little bit more, fine tipped pencil. I did swatch this on the back of my hand. That's the skinny swatch on the top right here. I think this will match my eyebrow color very nicely. And then on the other side, it does have a spoolie for you if you're into that for wax or whatever else. So let's read up on this. Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil Sculpting Micro Brow Sculpting Pencil. Blah. An ultra-precise brow pencil designed to impart the thinnest hair-like strokes for microblade-worthy effects without the blade. A 1.4 millimeter tip provides complete control for naturally defined brows. MSRP for this is $28. I'll admit I do like a thicker brow pencil, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this, but we'll try it in the makeup trial and we'll see what we think. Then next is the Beaute Bronze in Paradise palette. So I did go ahead and swatch these for you guys. So these are the 4 colors right here from lightest to dark. So the lightest one is down here and then the darkest one is up here. I actually think this third one right here would be the one that I would use, maybe this second one, just because as you can see that's kind of the tone of bronzer that I have. This is what the palette looks like. I'm actually going to shut the light off so you can see. It's kind of holographic. So let's open it up. So one thing I like about these Beaute palettes is you can fold them in half. So these are the colors on the inside that I have swatched. They look a lot darker in the pan compared to how they actually are on your hand, like that really chocolatey color. I see a lot of people also use that on their eyes, similar to the color that I have on my eyes right now. So if I ever did run out of my little eyeshadow palette that I use, I could use this, but I'm always excited for bronzer, so I'm not really sure what you could do with the other 2 shades aside from maybe use them as a transition shade for eyeshadow, which is something we might actually do, but we'll definitely use it for bronzer in the makeup trial. Let's read up on this. Beaute Bronze in Paradise palette. The Bronze in Paradise bronzer palette is an addition to the much loved Paradise collection. 4 bronzer shades are featured to provide a natural sun-kissed look, can be layered on top of liquid, cream, or other powder complexion products. MSRP is $30. It's a little bit expensive for some bronzer, but you do get 4 shades. So I think this would be good for somebody who is more of like a makeup artist or that is doing other people's makeup, or maybe let's say if you and your friend are sharing this and you both wanted to go in and buy it together for different complexions. But this is very inclusive, so I'm happy to see that. Then next is the Grace and Stella Anti-Wrinkle Energizing Eye Mask. So there's 12 pairs in here. They do come in each in their individual packaging. I'm not really going to go through how to use these. It's pretty self-explanatory, but this is the packaging that it comes in, and it does have liquid in here. I'm not sure if you can see that moving around with the bubbles, but there is liquid in here, so this project's going to be very saturated. These are a little bit silicone-y feeling, but pretty much what you do is you take this part and you put it under your eye, and that's how you use them. I like that this has a tear-off thing at the top and you don't have to cut it, and then on the back it's gold, so they're very pretty looking. I just wanted to take one out to show you guys what they look like, but all of these pretty much look the same. They might be a different color, but they pretty much look the same. So let's read up on this, and I think because that is really shiny. So let me close the top of this box. Grace and Stella Anti-Wrinkle and Energizing Eye Mask, 12 pairs. Suffering from dark circles, puffy eye bags, fine lines, and general fatigue around your eyes? Perk them up as if you just had 8 hours of sleep with these eye masks. They revitalize and regenerate the tired eyes, leaving you looking more awake and youthful. MSRP for these is $21. For 12 pairs, that is not bad. I can't really do that math in my head right now because my brain is fried from working all day. But you know you're getting them for just about $2 each. So that's pretty good. That's like the price of a sheet mask. And then last, we have the Beauty by Popsugar Make Waves Liquid Metallic Eyeshadow. So I put that one on my hand right here. I should have put it on my other hand. And you can kind of see it. It is shiny. I mean, okay, so it does have a real good sheen to it. I think you could also use this as a highlighter if you just kind of buffed it on and then sheared it out. But I wanted to show you what this looked like because it clearly states on here, caution, open upright to avoid a spill. My cat is up here. And it has like little water droplets looking on it. Ma'am, can I help you? Because you are totally in the way of everything I'm doing. I'm going to try to work around her. She might pop on screen. Okay, so this is very like liquidy. You see what I mean? But apparently it's supposed to be that way. At first I thought that this was like something messed up, but no, that's the way it's supposed to be. And the color is pretty. I just don't think it's a color that I personally am going to get much use out of because it kind of matches my skin tone. So unless I was using like a white eye base or something like that, I don't really think it's going to show up. But I mean, if you do want to maybe use it as a highlighter, like I said, you could do that. So I will play around with this and see exactly what we're going to do with this because I'm not really sure. I might need a couple days to play around with this. Anyway, Beaute by Popsugar Make Waves Liquid Metallic Eyeshadow. If mermaids made makeup, this would be it. A magic water that washes liquid color over eyelids and dries fast. Use Make Waves to deposit shimmer directly on the lash line or build bolder colors on lids for a 3D effect. Any way you wear it, it's bound to make a splash. MSRP for this is $23. So I'm going to go ahead and total up the box real quick for you guys. Okay, total value of our box is $151.95. So I will say this serum is very affordable, $50. I have, aside from the drugstore serums, like the ones by Physicians Formula, I don't know if you guys have seen those, but they do have them at CVS, and I saw them and they're like $15. Aside from those ones in the little plastic bottles, this is probably the most inexpensive one I have seen. So if you're looking to invest in a serum and you got this and you wanted to try it and really ended up liking it, it's something that's affordable because serums do last you a very long time. So this is one extra point for me. I think I don't really like this Popsugar thing. I'm kind of tempted to try it on my face and see. So I'm gonna go do. Let me go get a beauty sponge and we'll be right back. Okay, I actually found my mirror this time. That is a big surprise. So I'm going to use the bottom of my Hank & Henry detail sponge for this. And we're going to see if we can use this just like you would the iconic London drops. I'm not sure if you guys really know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to put this on top of the highlighter I already have. Just like 3 little tiny dots like this. Actually, let's just turn the light off for this so you guys can see. And I'm wondering if I can, maybe even with my finger. It kind of stayed in one place. I mean, I don't really see a difference. Let's see. You guys, let me know what you think. I don't really know where it went because it didn't really pick up on my finger and it didn't really pick up on the sponge. I just wanted to try that to see if we can maybe do that with this. I don't know what we're going to do with this. I'm going to have to really think about it because I have maybe a brow bone highlight. But we'll play with that in the makeup trial. We're not playing with things right now. But I don't like this at all, especially because it's liquid. Like, my makeup drawer is a mess as it is. I don't need anything else making it worse, like having a spill. So that's one negative point for us. So this brow pencil by Hourglass. Hourglass is very expensive. So for a brow pencil to be $28, I don't care if it has a spoolie or not. I expect something really great out of this brow pencil. And this is so, that's the wrong end. Typical me. This is such a fine little tip on here. Like, I had such a hard time getting a good swatch because that is such a fine pencil. Like, look at how many times I went over this on my hand. Probably about 6 times. I mean, I like the idea of a microbladed eye look. I just like my eyebrows filled in a little bit more than that. So I'm not really sure about this either, but I'm going to play with it and we'll try to get that to work. These Grace and Stella little eye masks. I'm not really an eye mask girl, but maybe I should be and maybe I should start using them. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. Well, there you can see it. I do kind of have like sunken in eyes, which is the opposite of what most people usually have. Most people usually have like puffy eyes. Mine are sunken in and they're like purple. So I don't use a color corrector, but I probably should because that would really help in that area. But I do use a lapis serum for that, and it does help brighten it up with my skincare. But I really want to see what these do and if they work. And maybe I can even get Andy to try some of these with me. We'll see. So that's another positive point in our box. I'm like putting all the good stuff on my desk. All right, let's see what else we got here. Just this, right? So the bronzer palette. I can always use another bronzer, so I appreciate that. I don't appreciate the price of this bronzer, but I understand it is 4 bronzers in here, so you're only paying like $6 per bronzer. So I kind of get that, and this is, you could use this for a lot of different things, I guess. So I'm on the fence about it. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I mean, the colors in here, they're milled very finely. I do think this is a good palette, and I had a feeling I was going to get it. The mirror on here, it's also holographic. It's very pretty. I'm on the fence about this one. So I'm thinking I'm right in the middle with this box, and I'm probably going to give it a 3. I think we did get a good value out of this box. Not really any super high ticket items in this box. Usually we get at least one of those, so I'm kind of surprised. But I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I've been waiting all day to open this box. I'm so glad I have it open now, and I will see you next week in my makeup trial. Don't forget to like and subscribe.